No,
So,
I'm cooking.
So, welcome to another Wednesday of Cooking with Shah.
And once again, I didn't eat lunch.
Oh, neither did I. Don't worry about it. Don't you love that hyperfocus?
I said the same thing last week, and then I was sick all week. So let's hope I don't do that again.
Well, you still got fighting off man flu written up under as your subtitle, so.
Oh well, technically, it turned into just regular flu. Which I have mostly fought off at this point, but I went out today and I didn't want to spend money on food, so I've had a coffee and I had a donut that Mum bought me. The Daniel's donut. It's very nice.
I'm not a fan.
Other than that, I had cereal.
I find donut. I mean, I know it's the point, but I find the Daniel's donuts far too sugary.
I really like their apple crusted ones.
Yeah. Now, I honestly, to this day, I think my favorite donut is quite literally those little. Used to get them free when you bought a cup of coffee from like Dunkin' Donuts or something. Like they were literally just little cinnamon runs, but they made them fresh. Like you could literally see them making them. You know. Yeah.
Nice. Oh yeah, like freshly fried ones or something.
Yeah. Yeah, because they actually have the machine sitting there, and you just watch the machine pop it in and flip it over, and then it would dump it into the those ones.
Yeah.
And then they had the donut holes. You could buy a cup of donut holes.
Oh yeah. There was a stall at Wesley Hill Market back when I was a kid. That I remember used to do fresh, and they were like had the old fashioned like deep fryer donut thing going, and they would make hot jam donuts and then fill them with jam, like with hot jam.
Oh, so they've still got that machine. Well, the last time I was there, they still had that machine at the donut place at the Epping Plaza, the food court that is right near Aldi. So it's what I would call the new food court, because the old one, the one that existed before that whole wing was built, is on the other side. But they still had it, so you could still stand there and watch it whilst you waited for your coffee.
Nice. Well, I finally got the plumbing I needed to do done today and got my earring back.
Oh, good. That was still in there. That's awesome.
Boy. Well, the pipes were like 80% mud, so if nothing else, I think it might have just got stuck in the sludge, which is unpleasant.
Well, it's a good thing that you cleaned it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, part of the plumbing in my bathroom, apparently, is held together by hopes and dreams and duct tape. Before I did anything to it. Now it is held together by hopes and dreams and duct tape and a little bit of lecky as well, because I didn't have any duct tape or plumber's tape on me.
Well, at least you know what, if it starts leaking, you know what to do to fix it. Go get that plumber's tape.
I can go get some plumber's tape, but it hasn't, like, since I put the third bit of lecky in, because the problem is, though, is there's not much they could do to fix the existing problem, other than tape it, because the part of the pipe that's rusted out that needed replacing is the part that goes into the wall.
And that's all concrete.
Yeah.
Good night.
So other than like sawing the entire piece off.
My ankle is sore.
Well, because we went for a long walk today, okay?
Mama.
More.
I want another kiss and cuddle.
Oh.
Why are you kissing on my eye?
Oh, well, I'm sorry. She's a sassy. She's only 5 and already sassy. I'm in trouble.
I've got my nephew's birthday is coming up. 3rd birthday, I think. No, 4th birthday. 4th birthday. He's already 3. Because
You lose
oldest
track
is now
very quickly.
6, 4, and 2 this year. But
Oh,
2 of them
jeez.
haven't had their birthdays yet, so they're still 3 and 1. You know what I realised today? Because of a friend's Instagram story. And I need to make sure I turn the oven on, because otherwise I'm going to be wondering why my wrap pizza is not done yet.
Why it's not cooking?
Yeah. I realised people who have the nickname Al, like AL, in certain fonts, the AI boom has been really unfortunate for them.
Good point.
Because I saw
Created
a
by
friend's
Al.
Instagram story today, and they were talking about I initially thought it said AI reading a poem, and I was like, I don't think this person likes AI. Why are they talking about this being moving? And then I realized they were talking about a person called Al reading a poem, and I was like, oh, that's a lot better. That's good, awesome, cool. That's so unfortunate for Al.
Yeah.
Because
Poor
it
bugger.
just sounded like AI reading, like when I was reading it, it just read like AI reading a poem, and I hate that that's what my brain defaults to now, is like that arrangement of characters, because when you can't tell a capital L from a capital I from a lowercase L, it just looks like capital A, capital I. And
what they'll have to do is they'll have to distinguish themselves somehow. They'll have to use fonts that distinguish that properly. Yeah, it's
unfortunate, and I'm just hoping that has passed and the AI bubble has popped by the time that becomes a problem for my nephew.
Yeah. Hey, Ghosty. Yeah, look, I saw the best marketing the other day, and I'm tempted to do something similar on Instagram once I finally get my ass back into gear. I've been struggling a lot this year. We've had so much shit going on personally. What's marketing? Sort of thing. But one thing I saw was it was like a farmer's market or something, and what they said was have 5 minutes to do an ad, got a choice, AI or Paint. And they literally used like Microsoft Paint and wrote and I love it. And they've done like 5 or 6 of them. And and then apparently it was either them or it was another market. Their actual stall holders were using so much AI. People were saying they weren't going to go to the market because of the AI usage of the marketing material. And so that like the organizers of the event turned around and said, hey, our producers, our stall holders, if you don't have time to market, please post down here. And hey, in our community, any artists that are happy to give them a hand, please let us know. They actually linked stall holders up with artists that help them out for marketing. And I'm like, that's the way to do it. That's the way to beat it, is to just sidestep it completely. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I thought that was fantastic.
Be about the like, oh no, that's 3D printing, because that's been a problem for markets as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has, but in the same way that jewelry is. So, as someone who used to make and sell chain mail jewelry, not the cheaper, let's put some charms on the set of earrings, but actual chain mail based jewelry and Lego based jewelry, I used to apply to a market, and they would say, "Oh, you do jewelry," and I'd say, "Yes, this is the type of jewelry I make," and they'll go, "Oh, that's different. Oh, okay. that's fine because we already have like 2 or 3 jewelers.
Yeah.
But they don't make your kind of jewelry, so we'll accept you. And then you would get there, and there would be 15 fucking jewelers, and they would all be selling the same little charms, like which you buy from Spotlight, and put them onto just cheap Spotlight earrings or candles. Candles were a huge problem. They still are because and I would only apply to markets that said they had a limit on certain producers because I didn't want that competition. I think crochet is a big one now too because everyone's sort of realized machines can't do crochet. So, knitting can be stolen, can be mass produced in a factory. Like the
Particularly
design
stuff like
itself can be
beanies,
mass
but yeah.
beanies but it just even Fair Isle knitting can be mass produced in a certain way because they've got the machines that do it. So it can be difficult to get ahead in production side of knitting, but crochet they can't. A machine cannot crochet because it's the way the action is, and so that's why there's been a huge explosion of crocheters at markets because it got fashionable over the pandemic when we're all in lockdown, and then people started going, well, shit, I'm filling up my house full of fucking bloody crochet items with no one to give them to, so I might as well sell them. And good on them.
Yep.
No argument against them, but yeah, it's. And look, when I first started making, I can go on for hours about this. When I first started making Lego jewelry, it was my girlfriend in America and one other lady, I think, in Europe, and me. We were the only ones in the world making jewelry. Well, bye camera. Making jewelry based on. It's gone down behind the bed or something, hasn't it?
Literally exactly what happened.
Oh, that's glorious.
I just heard a thump and I was like, oh no.
And I just kept talking. Yeah, and so there was 3 of us. So Marianne over in the US, I can't remember the name of the lady in the UK, and me, and we all had different styles. We actually had very different styles. But then by the time that I decided to quit the jewelry business and leave, and it was not long before I got pregnant with Mark, so it was pretty good timing. Because I just went, you know what, I'm not doing it whilst I was pregnant, and there was something like a couple of thousand Etsy sellers. Are you there, Shah? You're frozen. Or is it me? I think Shah has frozen. Yep, she's gone. Oh, how long till she notices? Should I message her, do you think? She shall return in a moment. She might not have even noticed. How have you been anyway, Ghosty? I sorted through all my yarn, organised everything, and literally within a week went out and bought more yarn. In my defense, I don't have any cotton, and this is for a baby blanket. Oh no. Yeah, I've heard it's been pretty badly hot. It's been pretty disgustingly hot over there. Heat wave. Come on, Shah. We lost a Shah. Do you think she's even noticed? I don't think she's noticed. No, I'm talking to Ghosty. The humidity, yeah, I'm the same. I can deal with dry heat really well, but the minute the humidity goes up, I'm screwed. Although let's face it, at the moment it could be -5 degrees and I'll still toss the doodles off at the moment. but that's okay. I will survive. Bun bean Steve. Just so long as you don't get a soggy bottom. I don't like soggy bottom buns. Should I message her? I think I better message her. I never heard of that before. Well, come on, with the steam buns, especially the pork buns, if they're not looked after properly, they get soggy bottoms. Is a Renee and Ghosty stream now? Yeah, it is. I think she's coming back. I think she had to restart things. That's all right. They went to sleep far too quickly and far too easily. Yes, we have been a bit chilly here at the moment, but it is nearly the middle of winter. Oh, we have a Shah. She has. Ooh. Oh, you finished the Iliad. Awesome. How'd you go?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, go deal with your dinner. It wouldn't be a stream without some chaos from Shah's side of things.
Good Lord.
I haven't made pizza this week. I ended up using all the cheese on a massive chicken parma.
Ooh.
I saw
Yeah.
I saw this trick. It was an Instagram like cooking thing. They got chicken mince and they spread it out over a baking pan, and then they put brushed egg on it. Did crumbs? Oh, sorry, corn flour egg crumbs as if you're coating it. Flipped it over, did the same thing, and then baked it in the oven. And they were doing it as like chips, so they made it really thin. But I made it quite thick, and then cooked it halfway, and then chucked obviously the sauce and the cheese on top of it, and then it came out like I couldn't finish my half. We ended up having it for lunch the next day. It was actually really nice, and it was cooked through because you know how the chicken can be quite thick, and you're always a bit worried you haven't cooked it through. Oh, I am anyway.
Yeah.
I like the Iliad more than I thought I would, and to be honest, me annotating helped a lot with me reading it all. Yeah, I don't mind the Iliad. I like the Odyssey. Odyssey was always my favourite of the two, but I've got to go back and reread them to be honest. And
I haven't read either in a long time, and I'm pretty sure I've only ever read the Odyssey. I probably know the story of the Iliad, but
yeah. I like the Odyssey more because it was a journey, like it was the journey.
Yeah. Well, I read the Odyssey in like grade 5 or something.
Yeah, but let's be honest, he was a bit of an asshole. He was an asshole.
Oh, fuck.
That was actually that reimagining I didn't mind. What was it called? It was the Circe one by that. She also did a Hercules one as well, but I didn't mind her retelling. Like, it's funny. I loved all those Greek myths when I was a teen. Like, I loved it all, but now I'm like more into like Northern Europe stuff. Maybe I prefer the cold these days. Don't get so hot. Also got the Odyssey at home too, but I need something more whimsical as a yeah. Oh, I haven't read that one yet. I've got it. Where is she? I do have it. Yeah, the Enchanted Greenhouse. There she is. I really enjoyed the spell shop. I read it just at the right time. I was really burnt out, I just needed something really easy to read. And Cats with Wings sold me. I'm sorry. But the whole island has cats with wings. They were even on the cover. I mean, you just gotta. So, but no, I did like that one.
Excellent.
Yes. You have to let me know what you think of The Enchanted Greenhouse. I do have to get off my ass and read it. I finally finished Rain Seekers, actually. It's only 140 pages and it's taken me like 3 months.
Nice.
It took me forever to read. It was only yesterday that there are multiple books in this universe. Well, I got this one because this one was released late last year, The Faraway Inn. But when I got it, I actually think this is one of her junior books, and they've just repackaged it to make it look like the other ones because she's become so popular. But that's all right. If it's good, I'll chuck it out for the kids. But yeah. So this one is this one I think a girl ends up in like an inn, like from our world ends up in an inn and she has to survive. So it's like she just has to, like, she decides to stay in the inn and clean the inn up and look after the inn. So yeah.
Nice. It's a book
And
I
it's
really
right
want
next
to
to my
read,
kids.
but I don't know if it's out yet. Because I saw a post on Tumblr about it, but then when I looked it up, it was like release date not yet.
Oh yeah, what was that one?
I can't remember what it was called, but it was not based on a fanfic, but kind of based on a ship. But like a modern college AU sort of basis.
Oh, okay.
Reimagine it. So it's like the character. No, it's not even modern. It was an enemies to lovers wizards thing. And it just looked really fun.
Oh. So I just realised I had space.
And I am
so
absolutely
move
addicted to Shadowgust fanfiction at the moment. And it's not getting written fast enough. So let me see if I can find in my history what it was.
I've actually just started a book today. I had to walk Mark to school today, and I popped an audiobook on in my ear, and I just started it today, and it is perfect for my phase of life. It's all about menopause and perimenopause. And it's awesome. I actually read a couple of Sharon Blackie's books, and but no, she mixes poetry with like essays and short stories. And at the moment, this is all just being short. You found it? What was it called?
I don't know if you can hear me at the moment because my thing is spiraling. When I tried to load the Amazon page in a new tab. Oh. But if you can hear me, no, I don't think you can hear me.
No, we can. We can. Oop, now she's gone again. Oh my god. Well, hopefully she comes back and tells us what book that was. There you are. Now you're back.
I tried to load the Amazon page, and my internet didn't like that.
Oh dear. What was the book called? I can look it up on Booktopia.
Okay. Oh god. I've got the page up. I'm just waiting for it to finish loading so I can show you.
Yeah, no, I can see it, Ghosty. Desperately want to read Project Hail Mary. The movie moved me so much. I've been obsessed with Grace and Rocky for months now. I have not read Hail Mary yet. I keep putting it off. I've heard it's not as good as The Martian, and The Martian's like my favourite of his. We won't discuss Artemis. Mm-mm. Yep. What's it called, Char?
An Entanglement of Rival Wizards. By Sarah Rasch, Raasch.
Is this the one where one wizard is? Is this the one where one wizard is? Sebastian Walsh, Evocation Department Human, the first of his family to pick college over the military. Elsa Naturel, Conjunction Department Half-Elf, Pretentious Arsehole, the latest legacy Terrell at Lazara U, both Magus Research Grant finalists.
Yeah, that's the one.
It comes out August 26th, so it's got about another month. 2 months. 2 months.
Right. Yeah, because that's what I remember seeing was a pre-order rather than order. But someone on Tumblr must have got an ARC because they read it and they're in the Shadowguest fandom and they're obsessed with it. They said it's really good. So
yeah, well, it sounds about right for the ARCs we've been going out about now. Yeah.
I should sign up email my library or something and see if they can buy it.
No. Or sign up to I can never remember the name of the bloody site, the ARC site, and see if you can get an ebook version of it. I don't know. David likes the Hail Mary. NetGalley, thank you. See, I put my damn book up there and I still can't remember the name of that place. But yeah.
I've got the audio book of Hail Mary, I think.
Well, Weir's put himself in a little bit of deep water anyway, so not in a bad, well, yes, in a bad way, but also not in a bad way. Just a very, very confusing way, because he was on a podcast that was decidedly to the right, and literally declared that none of his books have political things in them. You know, this is the guy that wrote a story about how a person was left back on Mars and every country in the world put aside its political wants and needs to help get him back. This is the guy that wrote a book about the sun dying and all the countries of the world put aside their differences to send a ship, Hail Mary, to go and find out why it's happening and try to rescue their own planet. Yet he doesn't write political stuff into his books. And I'm just like, okay, mate, you might not intend it, but what the reader reads is for the reader to decide. Yeah, I just think what I think he was, and this is just purely speculation. I think he was probably just trying to speak to the audience that the podcast was for, because they're from what I understand, they were that side of not quite anti-woke, but heading towards that place. And, so obviously, I do think what he was saying was he was trying to say, I don't intentionally write that stuff. But then again, if a reader reads it, the reader's going to read it their way. It's a little bit short-sighted to try to tell the reader that.
Listened to it. And Audible has logged me out from the app, which I don't have a subscription anymore, but I should still have the things that I bought on there.
Yeah, you can still log in and access the stuff you've already bought. Yeah. So we've got an audio. Hey, we've got an audiobook. We've got an ebook, and I think I've got 2 or 3 copies of it because I bought a paper copy for me to read, and then David loved it so much last year for his book for Christmas. I bought him the hardcover edition, so he now has a Martian hardcover and a Hail Mary hardcover back for his books. And, like, I will read it eventually. Like, I have, I don't know why I'm not reading it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just worried it's not going to be as good as The Martian, because I really like The Martian. I think The Martian's a good book.
That's fair.
And I like the story behind The Martian. I like the fact that it was originally on his vlog as like a chapter by chapter, and then he repackaged it as an ebook, and then it got picked up, and then he ended up getting it printed in paper, because he was writing it when you could publish on Kindle, but they didn't have the paperback option. It was literally just putting it on as an ebook. And so I do love the story behind that, of how an indie author's ended up with great success. It's a really good story. But I've actually got, it's too hard to reach, but I've actually got what's as close to a first edition as you can get. I got one of the original printings of the hardcovers. Don't ask me how much I paid for it. Not when my husband's sitting in the room. Oh, the days when we had money.
Oh boy, yeah. Everything is so expensive all the time, and there's no break from it.
Yeah. Yep. Everything just wants to hit you, or 5 ways fucking Sunday. That's all right.
Yep.
But no, I am
downside.
definitely enjoying my perimenopause era. It's a good one. I'm really enjoying. Yeah, I got through the first chapter, but I think what I'll do is I'll reread it and actually like highlight the stuff, because yeah, it's a good book so far. And also too, she's really quite the author narrated it, and I had it up on full and I was still struggling to hear her. So I don't think the volume on her microphone was really good. It was a bit it's a bit musty when you listen to it. That's all right.
Did you see that thing about the another shitty Windows update that fucks your microphone?
Yeah.
I saw that today.
All audio, not just microphone, all audio, sound and mic and sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's like, and enables an AI feature by default that just completely fucks everything up.
And anyone streaming, and all the streamers are screaming, because it's filtering it between. So if they use OBS, it's filtering it when it comes in before it goes to OBS. So all their settings are screwed, because nothing's working because of it. And then the delay is even longer than it should be. And oh yeah.
I saw the one video I saw about it. Just had a screenshot of a tweet where Elgato was complaining about it, and they're like a company that sells microphones.
Yeah.
So I was like, they're like pretty big fish from what I remember anyway.
Well, you see,
they make good shit, and I can understand them being fucked over, fucked off about.
Yeah, like I've got Deep Purple out. I haven't bothered plugging it in yet, because I still have not figured out, because I converted this thing to Linux. I've got to figure out like my sound, because my speaker, it's interesting. On most things it sounds okay, and then very occasionally it gets this real tinny sound to it. So I don't know if it's just the quality of the video or the audio that I'm listening to, and it's being translated wrong, or if there's something wrong with the settings in my machine. And until I figure all that out, I cannot start recording audiobooks.
Yeah, that's a pain.
But I just haven't had the mental I have not had the mental capacity to deal with it. It's just I've got it working with my headphones, and you know what? I'm like, you know what? Sounds all right. I don't care at this point.
Yeah, I feel that. One downside of making cheesy pizza, this cheese I've got, when you cook it, releases so much oil, and it's thick and yellow. Now there's cheese grease over
That
half
is,
of my face.
I won't lie, that is the reason why I still to this day fork out the nearly $8 for a bag of pizza cheese. Because I hate that oil on my pizza.
That is
and that's pretty much where we use cheese, literally on either pizza, chicken parmas, or I'll chuck it on spaghetti. You're right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're struggling tonight.
I don't want to set up somewhere else for my laptop. But the place that I have it is on my pillow, and it's not good.
You need to go to Kmart. You need to buy the fold down. They're for kids. It's a fold down activity table. So it's got like you open it up. It's got a little storage section inside it, but it like literally pops open, so it will give you a stable table for your bed.
You mean like one of these?
Yeah, but it's a plastic one, cheap and nasty. Yeah, use that. Come on. You can put it in the same spot. I get it.
The lighting is better if I face the wall. But I'm tired. Oh man.
Yep.
I should probably make something else to eat as well, but I'm not super hungry anymore. So
I did the classic I can't be stuffed cooking roast, which is like literally chuck a couple of frozen chicken breasts in with some potatoes and just cook them for an hour, hour and a half till they're all cooked through. They usually come out perfectly fine because they're frozen, so they take a while to cook. They don't end up dry or anything. But because I used my new cast iron pot, I still need to figure out the settings in the oven with the cast iron pot. So it was cooked about half an hour too early.
Oh no.
So I was like, oh. So here's David ringing me going, oh, I'm gonna, because he stopped at Audi for me on the way home. He goes, oh, I'm only at Audi now, and I'm like, shit, dinner's about to go on the table. That's all right. We survived.
Oh well.
I love that new pot. I think I need to get a second one, to be honest. I use it every night. I sort of feel like I need to get another one and hide it, and just have it hiding in a shelf somewhere, for in case something happens. But you know what? Audi has them every 12 months at the absolute longest, so I'll just get another one next year in another colour. Well, we've got the snot shah. Feel better?
It's so loud.
Yeah.
You know when a dad blows his nose?
Yes, I do.
It's borderline that at the moment.
Yes. Well, you see, I love him. I love him dearly, but he sits right behind me. And when he goes...
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh man, my voice was all raspy all day today because I got the tram into the city and I was cutting it fine, so I was like rushing to make the tram, and I made the tram, which is good. But I am so unfit at the moment that not even running for the tram, but like power walking as fast as possible. Had my lungs hurting and like coughing, and
you also just come off
it
being
was not
sick,
good.
though.
Well, the thing is,
that
it's also that, and I've been in my apartment for a week straight without leaving. Like, I didn't leave until today, and the last time I went out was before we streamed last.
How much are we loving having our own space?
Look, I need to clean it the fuck up, but
Yeah.
it is quite nice.
Oh, come on. That's just normal.
Yeah.
That's part of being an adult. There's always something to do.
Yeah. Now I'm looking like a fucking cover of Project Hail Mary or something. The planet.
Maybe we should read it and review it. We haven't done anyone like that for a while.
Here's the other thing, is because I didn't leave my apartment for a week. I also haven't spoken out loud to anyone for a week.
Fair.
Other than on the phone for maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Mum and Dad once or twice. And even that, I was not picking up all of the calls. I was just like, oh. And I didn't even realize, because, like, I talk to myself a little bit, obviously, but also I've been watching a lot of Critical Role and stuff, so been, like, laughing at videos. So it's not like complete disuse, but at the same time, I got to the cafe this morning and started talking properly, and I was like, oh,
do I remember how to do this?
No, it was like, oh, that hasn't been used in the week.
So I guess that was the advantage owning cats, because even when I lived on my own, I was never alone.
Yeah.
Because I had good old VJ. But yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
I always talk to VJ. I missed him.
Get a good scrub under my fingernails because there's still sink sludge that didn't come out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that'll take a while to come out. Yeah.
It was like mud, like out of a dam.
Ooh.
Like, you know that thick, smooth,
the slimy
sludge?
mud? Yeah, the slimy mud. Like, yeah, the stuff that's been sitting there so long it's dank. Yeah.
In a pipe that's like this wide. And I was like, oh, Jesus.
That has not moved in a long time.
There's the U-bend goes up and over like this, and the bit here where it's separated is the bit where the duct tape is, because that's the pipe that goes into the wall and whatever. Anyway, I had to, like, get in with an old cleaning toothbrush and scrape out the sludge because it looks like it was practically blocked, just with, like, mud. And I think part of the pipe came away with the mud. But that's in the bin now. I don't need to worry about that. Like, I'm pretty sure that join was so rusted out that part of the lump that came out was like a bit of old rusty interior pipe bit.
Wouldn't be surprising.
So, yeah. I'm not surprised, given the age of these apartments and the fact that it's been relatively well maintained to a degree. However, the plumbing...
you can't do much about the plumbing. Well, most of it would be through those concrete blocks, and it wouldn't be accessible unless they have to, like, rip out the entire walls. So you can sort of see why they haven't maintained them to a degree. If they're not broken, don't fix them.
I'm no longer really surprised that the sinks take a while to drain in, like, the kitchen sink and the bath in the bathroom. They both drain slow. And I bet it's mainly because they're full of mud as well.
Get some crystals. Get some cleaning crystals. Stick them down there.
I'm not even sure how much that would do.
Oh, it might do something, because it's meant to dissolve them, dissolve stuff. So, I mean, it can't hurt.
But there's stuff like if it was something like hair,
Mm.
then that
Maybe it was
dissolving would
once
make
hair.
sense. Well, there wasn't, not in the sink, possibly in the bath. Honestly, I think I would have more luck in the bath with one of those.
The crystal shit, yeah.
No, those metal things that you put down that then pull out the hair whorls. They're like a little spring spiral hose.
No thanks. No thanks.
Rope
I'd rather
thing.
no.
I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. Look, I will say I'm quite a dab hand MacGyver at plumbing because I used to have stuff like duct tape and whatever, but I haven't restocked in a while and I don't have any at the moment. All I had was the end of a roll of lecky that I accidentally brought home from a gig because it would have been in the back pocket of one of my jeans. And I know that because of how much lecky was left on this roll, which is not a lot, and how old the roll was. And just I vaguely remember doing that multiple times. Anyway, I used up everything that was left on that roll. 2 sections of it were in place of what normally you would use that special plumbing tape for. You know, the white stuff. I just used lecky instead, where you would normally put that. And it worked.
Yeah.
And then the other place was going over where there was old duct tape holding the pipe in place. And going a bit further than what it had previously been because I'd had to because the U-bend nuts were so tight, and because there is no nut holding the old disintegrated pipe joint that's now being retaped together, the process of loosening the nuts to remove the U-bend ended up just pulling the pipe out of the tape socket instead of undoing the second nut. So then I had to clean out the socket, fit the pipe back in, and then go over it with more tape, seal it back up.
Maybe we should get you up here to tape up the David's the reservoir of David's coolant on his car. You know, that might get it working again. Sorry.
You never know. Oh, I didn't tell you.
You saw the
Mum's
video.
car died today as well.
Oh no!
Oh yeah,
Is
no,
that week for it?
Right.
It took me. It took me longer
for a while, and she had it in the mechanic today. Yeah. And she called me once to go home and said they've said it's done.
Yeah, it's shot. Well, it took me longer to remember how to open the bonnet to the car than it was for me to find the problem.
That's fair. The problem is
the video sent to Shah
goes to his my car.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
My
it's just
car's got some problems as well, but I'm not really using my car at the moment. So I was like, Mum was like, "Can I borrow your car for this trip?" And I was like, "Well, I'm not against it, but if you're gonna borrow it, you need to be aware of all of the mechanical issues I'm babysitting at the moment, just in case they flare up again, and this is what you're gonna have to do in XYZ case." They've been fine, but it's because I'm keeping very close eye on stuff. And the other thing you're going to need to know is that you're not listed on my insurance. So if you do get into an accident, the excess is going to be more expensive. And I couldn't find the right thing to show me exactly how much that would be tonight because it wasn't listed on the policy on the section where I thought it would be. But if she's
over a certain age, if she's over 25, I don't think they really care about that as long as they have your permission to be driving. It does depend on the company though.
Well, see, I would have expected it to be the same because I remember previously there was a non-listed driver excess, but then it's also all of the excesses that I could see was like the additional ones were all ones that were not applicable to her because they were the inexperienced driver and stuff. So maybe I'm misremembering it, and that's the case. Anyway.
Yeah, I think it's only undeclared driver when they're under 25 or on their Ps. I honestly do, but just
Well,
you might have to unfortunately call them.
I think you're right. If that's the case, that's the only time when they charge an extra excess, then I'll be fine. Like then it's fine anyway.
Yeah, they will say, did she have your permission to be driving the car? And you're like, well, yeah, she does. She's my mum, sort of thing. And they're like, oh, okay, no worries. Yeah, because I remember that's happened to me recently when I was borrowing Dad's car. Because in January when David's car crashed it, I said the same thing. I said, I said, oh, well, what about the insurance? And Dad said, oh, I rang him, and they said, no, she's over 25. She does not on her Ps. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's good. I'm with Amy at the moment, so hopefully it's fine. Anyway, I'm more concerned about the fact that my car almost overheated and blew up recently. Because it doesn't have coolant in it, it's just got water in it. And I need to get a coolant change, but I can't afford to. So luckily, I just have to keep water in the car.
Oh, and top it up every now and again. You're still not well.
Oh no.
Well, we won't go for long tonight. Oh dear. I think someone's having issues with her internet tonight. Oh dear.
What are you doing to me?
You're back.
Am I back?
Yes.
I'm back. Stupid internet. I was saying I feel fine, but I think part of that is just because I've been in bed all week, and if I actually get up and go and do stuff out of the house and do any strenuous
Oh, shit. Your internet sucks.
physical activity. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Usually it's me silencing and freezing.
I'm gonna switch to
playing D&D. Oh, awesome! When do you guys play D&D?
Friday.
I think we might have to call it there. Thank you, Ghosty. We might have to call it. Your internet is shot tonight.
The latest one was just because I was switching between two different hotspots. I haven't restarted my internet phone in a couple of days, and it usually gets a bit finicky after that. But it's been fine today, so I was hoping it would be fine. So we should be okay now.
I need to take another look at my character sheet.
Ghosty, go look at your character sheet, and we can talk about spells. Should I try and pull up my character sheet, knowing that my internet will not enjoy it?
No, don't.
I'm gonna do it. If I buffer, it's Roll20's fault.
Guess what class I am? Ghosty. Didn't you go cleric?
Paladin.
Paladin.
I can't remember
Close enough.
which oath it was. Oath of Vengeance was one of the ones being discussed. Ooh, I really want to get... You wouldn't happen to have a copy of the Player's Handbook, would you?
Me?
Yeah.
I
really want to get one, but they're like $70. I can't afford that this week.
Hang on, which one?
We're playing 2024 rules, so it'd have to be 5e 2024, so probably not.
I've got the Dungeon Master's Guide, the Monster's Manual, the Player's Handbook, Mordegon's Tome of Foe, Xanathan's Guide to Everything, Volo's Guide to Monsters, Tomb of Annihilation, Tadori Map, the Sword Coast Adventures Guide, Storm King's Thunder, Out of the Abyss, Critical Role Blood Hunter, Critical Role Order of the Lycon for Blood, and Critical Role Tadori Campaign Setting. Which one do you want?
Holy shit. They're all digital, I presume.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I do really want the Taldori campaign settings of mounts, and I really want the wild mount. I want. They have the trilogy. They have the whole Exandria campaign settings. I really want to play a campaign in Exandria.
I had a friend who was desperately trying to get me to play again, and he gifted me the lot and said, "Come on, read it. Come on." Because I was like, mate, I was like, the last time I read the rule book was like 96, 97. Like it was like 4E. Hey, aren't I the mum of the stream?
Hey, guess what? Roll20 loaded without me buffering since I changed to a yellow hotspot.
Awesome. Yeah.
But I'm not really surprised.
He was. Yeah, it was like early 2000s. He was not. Yeah, no, it was like God. When was Ook trying to convince me to play D&D again? I think it was around about when we got married. So it was like 2012, 2014 or something. So I don't know if they're the most current stuff out there, but yeah, he was so desperately trying to get me to play again. Because he found out I used to DM, and I think he was like, well, we can get her playing again, and then she can... No.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that shit again.
I downloaded a PDF of one of the player's handbooks that I think is the right one. I just want to, I've got to try and save up and get a physical copy because it's the sort of thing I want to be able to like physically leaf through.
I would always, with these ones, I would always actually recommend a physical copy if you can. Because what I used to do, we used to have the original red box, which was the original basics game. Red?
Yeah.
Orange? Whatever it was. I think it was blue, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Anyway, but it was just fun to sit there and rifle through it and just read about the monsters and read about the spells, because that's how we used to think about, like, because you're reading the spell and it tells you what it can do, but it doesn't tell you what it can't do. so you can sort of go, well, if it can do this, well, technically it can do that. And if you have a decent enough DM, they'll let you do it.
I love rules lawyering.
Yeah.
I rolled really well when doing the character creation. And so I wanted to have a bad stat, and I don't have any bad stats.
Look, to be honest, though, you don't necessarily have to have a bad stat, but you could have a foil. Like, you could have something that you just can't do, and then, like, one of the things, one of the NPCs in one of our games, the DM set them up that they were meant to be a rogue. They were meant to be fantastic being a rogue, but they could not sneak. So they could do all the pickpocketing, they could do all but they could not sneak for the life of them. But what he did was, because
so funny.
Yeah. So what he did was, like, he set it up so that because he had taken that as a negative, he gave him a positive in another stat, like another ability rather than a stat. And oh God. The shit.
That reminds me.
But he was also stubborn. He was also stubborn and wanted to sneak.
That reminds me, I came up with some edits to the backstory stuff that I had. But I can't remember where on Roll20 I had put the information that I'd already put in. It must be in like about. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Wait. Notes, maybe. Okay. Because I was like, the trouble I was having is I don't know enough. All of my D&D experience is through campaigns and games that have created their own custom settings and haven't necessarily stuck to traditional D&D like world / race lore. So like I would like to play a drow character at some point. However, my knowledge of drow is only based on Exandria and a little bit campaign 4 Critical Role. And that is a very custom background society that is not, I think, the original D&D one. They have their whole religion that's completely separate to like Loth and whatever the original stuff is. So I'm like, I don't know what this one shot that we're playing, I don't know enough details about the background of the world to base the character's backstory in specific things that I was thinking about doing. And I came up with a good workaround for that the other day, which was to set it within a university, like set the I wanted the character to have access to a piece of information that puts them in danger. It's a reason for someone who is like a rich and powerful person to try and take them hostage and extract that piece of information. However, that's very, like, originally it was very tied to something cultural and magic related within that cultural background that I don't know anything about in this setting. So then I was like, I have a better idea. Oh shit, I'm buffering again.
Yeah, you're all right. We can just hear you.
Okay. My workaround is if I change it from a cultural background piece of information to a specific rich family piece of information, and set it within a university setting which works with the character trait age background that I took, which is the one that gives you extra cantrips and spells and stuff because it says you've been going around libraries and monasteries and stuff learning stuff. I can have it as like because the whole wizard background is that you have been to you have learned magic somewhere. You've been to an institution of magic somewhere to get started.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I set it within that and have like dumbass university kids daring each other to break into restricted sections of the library, and then they found out a piece of information they're not meant to know, and now that's put them in danger, and now they're on the run because someone basically was like, oh, you're not meant to know that. And there's also like a opportunity for a betrayal because the only other people who would know that they know that is one of the students who get them to do it, and then have that be leaked to someone who wants to get that information out of them. Anyway, that'll be fun, and I can do a fun workaround that changes what I have but keeps the essence of what I wanted it to be working.
So
anyway,
Shah,
yes.
Do you remember our Google Drive for the Knitting Book Club?
Yes.
Do you still have access to it?
I will I believe I do.
You're still on there as shared. So just go have a look there when you have a chance. I do need to clean this out.
I'm trying to remember which email I used for it.
You used
I think it was my
your
main
Gmail
email.
one. Yeah, your Gmail one. I don't know if that's your main or not.
So
I know that doesn't help if you've got like 3 Gmail.
The four accounts I was trying to figure out. The 4 accounts I was trying to figure out which one it was are all Gmail.
Star not G star G96.
Yes, that's the one. That's my main one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna buffer again while I open this. Share with me.
I figured you had multiple Gmails, but I was just waiting for that.
Yeah, only one of them has 96. The only main other one it could have been that I was like, it could be this, but I don't think it is the one that my YouTube is actually connected to, which is a separate one.
Mm.
Okay. Oh wait, there it is. It's in my main. Book cut it in my main drive already. I'm gonna do this after stream. Because just opening it now is fucking me so much.
Oh, jeez, that sounds bad.
Okay.
All right, got to get my own character sheet open. Yep, you go for it.
Oh boy. Oath of the Storm Paladin. That's right. Oh shit. Oh no. The back has come off one of my earrings.
Oh no, not again.
And I don't know where it is. No, but like worse than that, it could be anywhere in my flat and I have no idea.
Oh, I've lost one recently.
Again.
Don't worry about it. Next time I see you, I'll give you like 10 backs because I've got like a pack of like 3,000 sitting here somewhere. I just got to find it.
It's a specific ball screw one.
Oh, one of them. You might be able to get the old butterfly ones to work on it.
Nah, I have spare balls somewhere, but I also have spare earrings somewhere, so I'll just have to put something else in. That's annoying though because
I lost the back.
I
took mine out.
Barbell.
And that was like 4 weeks ago, and I keep forgetting to put them back in.
Yeah.
I got to find my wing nuts. I got to find the little butterfly wing nut things, and I just haven't had the energy.
Where it ended up, I'm never gonna find it. I bet it's gone. I only just felt that it's gone.
You will randomly find it on like the floor or something.
Possibly, but it could be buried in the carpet, so, or just in the bin or wherever.
I lost mine in the bed. So I woke up in the morning, the actual earring was in my cheek, and I've got no idea where it is. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. I've got so many of them left over from when I used to make jewelry. All good quality stainless steel ones. I just got to find the damn things.
Yeah.
Oh, should clean up this folder. Just looking at it now, going, what is in this?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that picture. Why did I? Yeah, Okay. I'm going to shut down some of these windows because I've got far too many windows open.
I was going to say I could go like give that earring that I pulled out of the drain today a good scrub and stick that in my second.
Do you have foil, some baking soda, and some vinegar? No, is it vinegar or hot water? I can't remember. I can't remember. This is getting pretty bad. Dermatology or guidance. I've got no idea, Ghosty. Yeah, she died again. She died again. Shah entered the studio. I just got literally a note. People must have completely missed people when they come into the studio, so that you now get a little pop-up saying Shah entered the studio.
I mean, that is useful.
Oh, yeah.
There wasn't even a reason
that is
for
actually...
that one. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's all right. What time is it? Oh, yeah, it's nearly 10 o'clock. It's probably bedtime soon anyway. It's nearly pumpkin o'clock.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I found the clicker. I was going to say, I'll just put it in boiling water.
Yeah, foil and some bicarb soda with it will also help as well. That'll really clean it.
Well, it's got an enamel coating, so I don't know about that.
Oh, that might not work then. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to fit because my lobe is quite flabby and it's a very small little ring. Fuck it. But I do have another ring I can put in. That's a bigger one. And I think I've got some spare studs and stuff. And I've got some spare balls. But I might try putting the ring back in my helix. Just so I can put the stud that I got for my second back in where it's meant to go. The trouble is getting the helix one in is fine, but trying to get the fucking captive ball into the actual ring was a pain in the ass. So, don't know.
Oh, you're reminding me I got to clean. You're reminding me I was going to clean my earrings before I put them back in. Oh, I should probably do that tomorrow. Okay, so got spare the dying, thaumaturgy, divine smite, shield of faith, and bless.
Is that so which one's a cantrip? Thaumaturgy is a cantrip. Is spare the dying is a cantrip, right? Bless, I think, is a spell.
Smite? Divine smite. So smite is a spell now?
Or maybe they're all cantrips. I thought some of those were spells.
I might be misremembering, but smite itself used to just be a skill.
It could be.
And then I think there were other spells as well. But you could get like 3 smites a day or something. And then you could like add to it.
Yeah, that would make sense. I don't have it, so I don't know.
Don't mind me. I've been sitting here eating nearly an entire tub of entire row of Tim Tams.
I swear to God, if another one of my damn earrings goes down the plug hole after today, or today, after I've just fixed it, I'll be so mad. That's where that one is.
Put a cloth in the sink or something, so if it does fall, it doesn't go in.
Yeah, that's a good point. Where the fuck is my bag of jewelry gone? Good God.
I need
Okay.
a drink of water.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, so I put things on my wall the other day. I put some pictures up. Hang on, let me see if I can get this to move. My VJ! My VJ! And Morgan did those paintings.
Oh, cute.
And Mark did that one. But yes, there's my VJ. My niece did
I
that
put
picture
some
for
art
me.
up today as well.
Yeah, my niece put that. I commissioned my niece to draw that for me when my boy died.
I put my face record up. It's hung off of.
Now my camera's in a bad spot. Oh, now you can see VJ.
It's hung off the desk because I can't put nails in the wall. Not for rental reasons, but because I probably would anyway. But because it's concrete brick.
Yeah. Oh, can you the? Oh my God. How am I? Would the wet 3Ms work? The 3Ms for the wet rooms?
I don't know.
Oh, now my camera's gone. Okay, now I'm gonna fix this. Okay, move shot.
I do have mage armor, and my AC with mage armor is 15. My AC normally is 12.
Yeah, mage armor's just a classic. You got to have that.
Yeah. I'm tempted to switch my charisma with deck, but it won't give me a AC any higher. It'll just mean I could take a 1 point up to get it up to 16, which would give me an AC of 13 with no armor. I think I just need to, if I want to get my AC up, I just need to get some sort of plus magical bonus, like item bonus, because I can't wear regular armor as a spellcaster. Because that's too heavy.
Yeah. Also, Shah, there's also a very good, very acceptable tactic for a wizard in these situations is to stand behind the tank.
Oh yeah, I will be doing that. Oh shit. Well, there goes that earring. Broke a fucking earring trying to close it. Not that it's one that I wear,
Bobby,
because...
Can you pop the kettle down, please? I love you.
Okay, what have I got in here? I've got spare balls.
I cooked you yummy roast chicken.
Of various sizes.
He's just standing there eating a Tim Tam. Please, thank you. I honestly forgot the Tim Tams were there. I bought them last week. Having my daughter with me when I do the food shop is the most dangerous thing in this earth.
Oh yeah. Spot
She always
behind
wants
the
the
tank
sugary
is
shit.
reserved for the rogue Sage. Well, he's gonna have to learn to share.
You're both skinny little things. You could probably just sort of hide behind the tank together.
Does Shield of Faith? What's the details on Shield of Faith? That adds a bonus +2 to your AC, but does that stack on top of Mage Armor, or is it from 13+? Because I thought it stacked. I think it'd be the best for you to stick to the healer. Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah, but healers don't have lay on hands.
I don't either though, so. And
Pallies do.
Ghosty is the tank, so.
Mm. Now you know what you do is you hide behind the rogue, because then the rogue will be first hit after the tank goes down.
Just hide behind Sage. I've got spare balls, so I can put another ball on, but it's a gold stud and these are silver, and that pisses me off. I do have Detect Magic. I'm probably not going to have it prepared on until like level 2 or 3 because it's a ritual spell and I have Ritual Adept, which means I can cast it if we need it, but it'll take 10 minutes. So we're just going to have to deal because I only have 2 spell slots on level 1. And I'm keeping those for Mage Armor and Expeditious Retreat. And then the rest is cantrip. Yeah. What I might do is I might switch out my Sage spell. And by Sage spell, I mean the Sage background spell. No, it's too small. I currently have it on Disguise Self for reasons. But I might switch that one to Mage Armor. Because that's one that I can use once a day without using a spell slot, and Mage Armor is not concentration and it lasts for 8 hours.
Yeah, that's probably a good one to use there.
And then that leaves me with 2 extra slots for any situations we get ourselves into. I have Detect Magic and I have what's the other one? Let me check. I have Detect Magic and I have Identify as ritual spells.
You're gonna have to say that again.
And I have Expeditious Retreat, Charm Person, Feather Fall, and Mage Armor. Oh, did I buff it? Oh, I can't even fucking switch tabs. You know, I'm open it in a new window. Okay, well, earring is no longer at risk of falling out. They've put a different ball on the back. I was gonna do True Strike as one of my cantrips, but I'm kind of debating whether I want to keep it or not, because it would make my daggers useful, but I also kind of want mending. And so here's the thing, in the handbook it says that on a long rest wizards can switch out their cantrips. But I've never seen people do that.
Okay, people forget they can. It's as simple as that. Because cantrips, you should know all the cantrips. You should know all the cantrips.
As a wizard, you know all the cantrips, and just because of
You
the
do.
background of stuff, it means that you can memorize more of them every day.
Effectively, the cantrip list, so like the 0 level list, is effectively the starter pack for wizards. So it's as if that's like the universal thing that all wizards are taught when they go to school. That's the whole point of the cantrips. It's just which ones you choose are the ones that you have access to. Yeah.
Because, so fanfic has fucked me here. Fanfic has fucked me here because no one ever switches them out. The characters in the fic
people
will like not know certain cantrips, and I'm like, I don't think.
And people that write fanfic might not necessarily have actually played too. Nothing against it, but if they might not be actual players, they might not know the rules as well. I mean, I'm dodgy. I haven't played the game for over 20 years, so my rules are probably my memory of the rules is pretty screwed. But yeah. But no, you should have access to all cantrips. It's just your slots that change.
Okay, good.
Unless you have a bastard of a DM.
Well, I will rules lawyer argue for that because I have access to 7 cantrips every day.
That's a good starting number.
If rules as written, if rules as written means that I can switch out cantrips every day, as a wizard you gain the following class features: specific wizard level. When you reach specific wizard level 1 spell casting. As a student of the arcane, you have learned to cast spells. See chapter 7 on spell casting. The information below details how you use these rules with wizard spells, which appear in the wizard spell list later in the class of cantrips. You know 3 wizard cantrips of your choice. Light, Mage Hand, and Ray of Frost are recommended. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can replace one of your cantrips from this feature with another wizard cantrip of your choice. When you reach wizard level 4 and 10, you learn another wizard cantrip of your choice, as shown in the cantrip column of the wizard's feature table. Spellbook. Your wizard apprenticeship culminated in the creation of a unique book, your spellbook. Anyway, there's spellbook. The book contains level 1 spells. You know, it starts with 6 level 1 wizard spells of your choice. Whenever you gain a wizard level after 1, add 2 wizard spells of your choice to your spellbook. Each of these spells must be of a level for which you have spell slots.
At first level, you know 3 cantrips of your choice from the wizard spell list. You learn additional wizard cantrips of your choice at higher levels, as shown. Now, the way I read that is you start with 3, and you can just learn them as you go. They're not ones you have to find or copy. At first level, you have a spellbook containing 6 first-level wizard spells of your choice. So you have 3 cantrips and 6 spells. 6 first-level spells. That's it. But to get more spells higher than cantrips, you have to find scrolls or be taught them or copy them out of spell books. To get cantrips, you just learn them. You don't have to find them in a book.
So here's how I interpret not only like those details, but how the mechanic of long rest equals
bedtime.
switching out a cantrip could work. Is like, as you gain levels, your ability to hold the information in your head increases. That makes sense for spell
Yes.
slots, right? And how many prepared spells you can have. Because the whole meta with a wizard is that you review your spells every morning and pick which spells you have prepared for the day. So if you're able to switch out cantrips on a long rest, presumably you have all of the cantrips in your book and you can only hold 3 of them in your head per day. As like, same as you can only hold a certain number of spells in your head. How many
cantrips are there?
A lot more than 3. There is a lot.
Yeah, they're gone up. Yeah, no, I would agree with what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. Yeah, you've only got sorry, I'm just looking. As I said,
yeah, and so then when you reach level 4, you gain an extra cantrip because your ability to maintain
you gain an extra slot to remember it. But the thing is though, is with cantrips you don't. If I remember correctly, if you get shitty rest or no rest, you still replace your cantrip's ability, but you cannot replace your higher level spells unless you get proper rest.
Cantrips don't require any spell slots, so you have them no matter what. No. But if you
technically
haven't had
their
a long
own
rest,
spell
you won't be able to switch them out.
Yeah. But yeah, no,
so if I can
I agree with what
switch
you're
them
saying.
out, well, see, here's the thing.
So technically you have all of them in the book.
Here's the thing. I want Mending and I want Ray of Frost. However, if I can switch them out after a long rest, I don't need Mending necessarily every day. But if something breaks and I want to fix it, I can pick Mending the next day and fix it the next day. Obviously, that slows down the timeline of fixing stuff. However, if I feel like I need Mending more, I could pick that up. But that's the thing as well. I see people, they pick their cantrips.
And they keep them for the rest of them. Yeah.
They never
I used to swap them out all the time.
Like,
I used to swap them out all the time. Because some of them are good for certain situations. Like you have, like I actually ended up having like a city set and a adventuring set. Like, because obviously when you're in the city, you're looking for items, you may be trading with people. You'd have a different set of skills that you need there than when you're adventuring. I used to swap spells out all the time.
Yeah,
but some people do. Some people just because they find them, they go, oh, I know how to use this one, and they just keep it.
Well, see, I've managed to get. I have 7 cantrips, 2 of which are race traits, so I'm not going to lose those.
Mm-hmm.
So they're always prepared. Yep. So I have 5 cantrips. See, with the stage background, it doesn't mention anything about switching them out on a long rest. So I may not be able to switch those out, but I can switch out the spell from the sage background for a different spell. I think
I would assume I would run on the assumption that if it's a cantrip, it's a cantrip. You can swap any of them out if you want to. You've just got the extra slot because of the sage background. Unless it's a specific skill, is it a specific cantrip that you're given for the sage background?
No, you get to choose from.
It just says pick another one. Then, as far as I'm concerned, then my assumption would be then my imagination is that's just another slot. That's a bonus slot. So instead of 3, you've got 4 slots, and you can choose any ones you want.
See, even if that wasn't the case, and I could only switch out 3. That's still 3 that I can switch out. And most of these I want all the time. Because I've got Firebolt and Thaumaturgy are permanent ones. I've got Message, Minor Illusion, True Strike, Prestidigitation, and Mage Hand.
Yeah,
I would like Mending and Ray of Frost as well.
Yeah.
And I would probably switch out True Strike for Ray of Frost, because those are both attack-based ones, and I only have Firebolt at the moment. And having something that's not fire damage.
Yeah, you need a balance.
Yeah. I need
because
to
if you come across something that's got fire resistance.
Yeah. Well, I have fire resistance, so if I come across any other tieflings, and my only attack is Firebolt, then that's useless. True Strike is good because it also can deal radiant damage, I think.
I used to play casters all the time. Ghosty, that was sort of my thing. I used to play them all the time. Sorcerers were a favourite, clerics were a favourite.
If the attack deals damage, it can be radiant damage or the weapon's normal damage, your choice. So I can deal radiant damage with True Strike, or I could deal cold, like frost, cold damage, ice damage.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at this book, and all I can think of is that is the Gandalf gif. I have no memory of this place. No, that is Leroy Jenkins. Oh, gotta love Leroy. Oh, you there?
Got sub on play as well. Prepared spells and 2
No, his internet connection sucks.
Level. I have 3 1 spells and 5 prepared spells, and an extra 2 spells.
No, got nothing. Got none of it.
6 prepared spells, or I get level 2 spells at level 3. At level 5, I get level 3 spells. Yeah. To like level 5. Stupid internet.
Jeez. Do you know what I love? Even after all these years, the drawings are still the same. I swear they use the same artist. Like they're new drawings, but the quality of them's the same. They're still good.
Oh yeah.
What's this one? Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide. Let's have a look at this. What have we got here? We got Sword Coast, the North, races, the classes. Have we got? Lord's Alliance. Oh my god, yeah. There she is, Baldur's Gate.
No.
Yeah, that's the Sword Coast Adventure Guide. Good old Baldur's Gate. Does it have the North? The North was a good one too. Dwarf Holds of the North, there it is. Icewind Dale, that was always good. That was a good game too, the
It's
Icewind
like
Dale.
21 cantrips.
Mm.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Mind Cleaver would be a fun one to have as well, as a different damage spell.
Don't forget, you can always use Mage Hand as a damage spell.
This is true. Bitch, slap him in the face with an invisible hand.
Or pick something up and drop it on
Or
them.
throw something. Yeah, or throw
Correct.
something at them. I've got to pick a subclass.
Or give them a wedgie.
Right in the Goonies.
Why not?
I've got to pick a subclass.
They're making a Goonies too. Have you seen that?
I think
They are making a Goonies too.
That does not surprise me. I can't decide what subclass I want to be, because it's you pick it at level 3.
Yeah, well, you got till then. You might end up, because also too the way you play, might, like, you do have to keep them in mind, but the way you play might dictate which way you go anyway. Like, you might find you're doing this spell all the time, so you go, well, hang on, mate, if I get more points in that direction, that's a smart way to go.
Yeah, it's there's so many spells that I want, and trying to pick which ones. And I feel like certain subclasses lean towards certain ones.
They do, yeah.
But a lot of the utility spells that I want, like sending and other ones, are all just
Do you still have prestige
necessarily...
classes? No.
I'm not sure.
It's kind of like a speciality, but it was the prestige class, like, because you would start off as just like a basic cleric, say, and then you would hit like level 5, and you would have to have certain amount of skills and certain amount of things, and then you could get a level in a prestige class. So, for instance, I had a cleric wizard that ended up prestiging into necromancy.
See, I like transmutation, but that's not one of the options on the list of subclasses. And a lot of the spells that I want are divination or evocation. But a lot of the ones I want are divination. And divination has some fun things that I am tempted to play with. However, one of the wizards in campaign 4 is a divination wizard who's been doing a lot of stuff. Like, that's why I picked True Strike, is because they did some really cool stuff with True Strike. And they have the portent feature, which is a level 3 feature of the subclass, I believe. Yeah, level 3 portent. And the thing about portent is you roll 2d20s at the beginning of each, like after every long rest. And those numbers, you can switch out a roll, any d20 test roll made by me or someone else, the test made by you or a creature that you can see with one of these foretelling rolls. So that means I could replace another character's
a natural 20 with a natural 1.
Yeah. If I roll, no matter what I roll, there's a useful way to do it. And one of the things that Marisha did in campaign 4 was she went to use portent. She worked out that the DM was lying by using portent to try and replace the enemy's death fail save with a 6 that would be a fail. And that was how they found out that the character was faking their own death.
Mm-hmm.
Because she wasn't rolling death fails. But like, you can do stuff like that. You can replace an enemy's attack or spell or whatever.
But also, too, don't forget, these
reroll.
guys have been playing for a long time, and you guys are just starting. So you're going to start playing it, and you might decide you want to go on a completely different track.
Yeah.
So.
And we'll be like, by the time we're at level 3, we'll be like a decent way in.
Yeah.
Because we're doing
how...
a one shot that goes from level 1 to level 5, so we'll be halfway through by the time we're at level 3. So divination is like, there's a lot of fun stuff you can do with it. Evocation, though, plays into fire. And I am a tiefling, and I do have fire resistance, and I do want fireball, and I do have firebolt, and I do kind of like that. And level 3 evocation bonus thing is the potent cantrip, which means that my damaging cantrips affect even creatures that avoid the brunt of the effect.
Can you have more than one subclass?
I don't believe so.
Okay, see, that's they've replaced prestige classes. So what we used to do was you'd figure out where you want to go. And then, bear in mind, this is, we've been playing for 10, 15 years at this point. And you would figure out the best way to get your character to a certain level. So sometimes you would play like a fighter, or get one level fighter, and then you would have a second class and you would go wizard. So as a fighter, you get all the stats, you get all the like the extra weapon slots and everything, and all the abilities, like can use a sword, can use this, can use that, but you've only got one level in it. Doesn't matter. But it meant that when you got to the level, I think it was like level 8 or 9 or around about there, where you could start prestiging, you had all these extra bonus. So you could prestige into like 2 or 3 different prestige classes. So some of your prestige classes might have only had 1 or 2 levels in them, and then you keep going with your main class. And that's how we used to like work around the system and get like stacks on point. So like we could get stacks on damage on some stuff, and you'd end up like with a handful, just roll. Just, I can't bother counting them up, sort of thing. Yeah, he's dead. Sort of thing. Because that's probably why they got rid of prestige classes, because you could fiddle around with the levels, and you could get, dual class, and then you could do a couple of prestige classes here and something over here, and then just keep going with that main class, and you'd end up so overpowered. But it sounds like they've tried to counteract that.
I haven't read enough of it to see.
Like, I'm talking 3rd edition? Was it 3rd edition or 4th edition? It might have been both. Yeah, because 5th edition was the complete rewrite, and that's why I've never really gotten into it, because I was just like, I can't learn another one. I learned basic, I learned advanced, I learned 2nd edition advanced, I learned 3rd edition and 4th edition, and I was just done. Just couldn't. But what time is it? Oh, shit, it's nearly 10. I think it might be pumpkin o'clock.
Yeah, I think it's getting close. In the handbook, the only subclasses for wizards is illusion, evocation, divination, or abjuration. You don't get any conjuration, transmutation, necromancy, enchantment options.
You don't?
Not in
necromancy,
this copy of the spellbook that I've got.
Spellbook or player's handbook?
Handbook. And I don't think this page is missing.
Wizards. Okay. In the one I've got, spellcasting. Okay, you've got arcane traditions. You've got School of
Yeah, I'm
Abjuration,
not missing any.
Conjuration, Divination, Enchantment, Evocation, School of Illusion, School of Necromancy, School of Transmutation, and that's it.
Are they the available subclasses?
They're just called schools.
Okay, so I've got
I
the
haven't read that
schools
much
of
into
magic,
it.
but when it gives me options for choosing a subclass at level 3, there's only the 4 options. They don't cover all of the schools. So necromancy and transmutation aren't options on the ones provided in the handbook. I want to look it up, but my internet is shit. Look it up on my phone on the different internet. Let's see. The 5E 2024 wizard subclass.
Hang on.
Mistyped
So I'm in
wizard with an
classes.
O.
So
I mistyped wizard with an O instead of an I, so it just says wizard. Which is me if I get hit for more than 14 points. Yeah.
multiclassing. Okay.
So it seems like in older versions there might have been more.
Well, it seems silly to have a school but not being able to specialise in it.
Yeah, because like in campaign 2, Caleb was a transmutation wizard, and Essex was a school of magic that's not even in the base rules of the game, that I'm pretty sure Matt made up for the campaign. So
Well, I'm looking at the player's manual I've got. Now, bear in mind this is an old one. As I said, this is well over 10 years old. This one. It doesn't even have. It doesn't even have.
Possibly.
Yeah, but it doesn't even have what you're calling subclasses. It's got the main classes. It talks about multi-classing, feats. Oh God, I used to love feats. They were always fun. Abilities, adventuring combat, spellcasting. Inspirational reading. What have we got? The Broken Sword, The High Crusade, Piers Anthony series, Elizabeth Bear. Yeah, won't argue with that. Terry Brooks, The Sword of Shannara series. Roger Zelazny. Yeah, okay. Nine Princes in Amber. Yeah, I could see that. But that would be more of a Shadowrun inspiration. Tolstoy. The Coming of the King. Tolkien, of course. Brandon Sanderson, Mistborn, and the rest of the Mistborn trilogy. This was obviously written a while ago. R.A. Salvador,
Okay.
yes, of course.
I found the list for the 2014 D&D
So
5e rules, and it is so much longer.
Yeah.
And I think that's the one that you could see, because it's got chronology, graviturgy, order of scribes, school of abjuration, school of conjuration, school of divination, school of enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, and transmutation, and then war magic.
Oh, this
and
one's
blade
different
singing,
again.
that's a different thing.
Oh, Volo. God, Volo's still around. Well, if you got a decent character, go and get rid of him. So if I go back to the player's handbook, let me see if I can find out when this was. Of course, it doesn't have the imprint page.
Okay, well, we already knew this, but campaign 2 was in 2020-14 rules, which is how they had Caleb's School of Transmutation, because I'm reading through what's on the list, and this is all stuff that he used. Minor Alchemy, Transmuter Stone, Shape Change, Master of Transmuter.
So really, you need to make sure you've got the right rule book for whatever campaign you guys are using. That's because,
well,
particularly when it comes to your spells and stuff, that's pretty critical.
Yeah, well, we decided on 2024 rules, which is fine, but
yeah, you're
I'm
making.
annoyed that they got rid of all the schools of magic on your subclasses.
Oh no, bub, don't worry about it. I'm gonna go to bed in a minute. I'm tired. Although coffee might send me to sleep, to be honest. Actually, yeah, I will have one. I'm drinking coffee again to go to sleep. Oh, geez, what have I got left? I'm so close to the end of this. Okay.
The Order
I'm
of
not sure I want
Scribe has one of its abilities is called Master Scrivener. Which I'm not gonna lie, I hadn't really thought too deeply about the fact that the name for that program is probably also an actual word until I saw it written down.
You need a disadvantage, ADHD, too many tabs open,
Oh
So,
yeah. Bravaturgy must be what Essex. Yeah, oh, okay. Okay. Hang on. Okay, so Bravaturgy is a school of magic listed on the 2024 rules, but it in bracket says EGTW, which I am positive means that it's a school of magic from the Explorer's Guide to Wildmount, which is the campaign setting for Critical Role. Because it mentions Dunamancy as a school of magic, and it has Dunamancy spell list, which fucking love that. I love that Matthew Mercer has D&D'd so hard that his D&D homebrews become actual D&D.
no thanks. I've had enough. Yeah, no, so I've had enough. Oh dear. Okay. I'm gonna have to call it, guys. I can't stop yawning. I need to go have a nice hot shower, inhale some caffeine, and go to sleep.
That's valid.
Yeah. I was going to try to read another chapter tonight, but I don't think I've got the energy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. This is a good one, though. And considering my husband is making me the coffee. I better go make sure the kids are tucked in. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it. You have a good night. Thanks for the chat.
Anytime.
We shall
Gonna read
maybe
more
hang out
spells.
again next week.
Yes, possibly.
We'll see. We'll see how we
I was
feel.
gonna say
We all might be.
Wednesdays actually is working quite well because Saturday I'm probably gonna be out at a gig. So
Yeah. Well, Wednesday's just working well because I don't work Thursdays anymore, so I don't have to worry about just being that little bit tired. And at the end of the day, Saturdays was just getting a little bit like every second Saturday we have a rough day because we've got 2 specialist appointments on the one day. So it's just been getting a bit hard.
yeah, that's fair.
Well, we're bumping them back. We're bumping them up too. They're going from half an hour each to an hour each. So Mummy just wants to see someone eat something other than toast and ABC nuggies.
That would be nice. Yeah.
Oh well. Just worried he's going to end up with long-term health conditions. That's all. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for the chat. Yes, I do think Wednesdays are working. Pity we just cannot afford the whiskey. We're at whiskey-less Wednesdays. But that's all right. Probably better that we can't afford them anyway. Okay.
Oh well.
Thanks for joining, Ghosty. See you all soon. Bye.
Bye.